Welcome to Yoga Travels with Karen. I'm Karen and today I'm going to take you through a nice moving flow. So we're going to keep this nice and fluid, moving in and out of the poses continuously. So not holding poses for any length of time and also not bouncing in the stretches. So just a nice fluid sequence. So if you're ready, come and join me on the mat and we'll get started. We'll start in a nice, easy seated position today. So cross-legged, or if it's more comfortable, you're welcome to sit on your knees. So first of all, let's just take one moment of calm, or a bit of time just to find that calm within us and just arrive at the mat. We can still have a little bit of fluid movement going on, closing the eyes and maybe just having the hands on the knees and just gently rocking back and forth. Very gently, it's not a big movement, just finding that balance on your sit bones. Maybe just moving a little left, a little right. Can you feel any twinges in your body, any parts of your body that might like some attention? Maybe just moving the body now a little bit around in circles. Nice and slow. Getting some movement through the spine. Let's make each circle a little bit more deliberate. Bringing the chin down to the chest as you come back. Leaning off to each side, opening up the chest when you come forward and back around. Some nice fluid circles. Let's go back in the other direction. Moving nice and slow. That's it. You can feel perhaps a little compression in the side, a stretch in the other side of the body. Opening up, leaning forward, leaning back. Last circle. Good. Coming back to center. Having those hands on the knees now over the front. Let's move through a seated cat-cow. As we inhale, let's lift the chest. Exhale, rolling back, leaning back, chin to the chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, roll back. Whenever we open up the body, we inhale. And when we close the body up, we generally exhale. There are a few exceptions to that rule in yoga, but generally speaking, opening up. Exhale, closing down. Good. Coming back to center. You feel a bit of warmth in the body already. Bring the hands to the sides. Let's take a big inhale, lift. And exhale, float the hands down. Let's go. Inhale, lift. Let's twist around to one side, hand to the opposite knee, looking over the back. Let's keep the flow with the breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. One more each side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Back to the center. Do some side bends, bringing that hand down to the side, reaching over, pushing away, open the shoulder. And inhale, lifting. Exhale, other side. Leaning over, open the shoulder, open the chest. Inhale, lift. One more, both sides. Lift. Exhale. And lifting again. Beautiful. Join the palms. Let's exhale down the center line, nice and slow. Beautiful. Let's release the hands. So from here, we're going to come down onto the knees, first of all, and then let's come into a child pose. So the knees can be together or separated here. See what you find easiest. So just take a moment, coming down, the head down, the hands are stretched forward, fingers are separated. Good, let's keep that movement going on. An inhale, really open up the body, just lifting the arms up nice and high. Exhale as we close down the body, sliding forward. Inhale, a little round through the back chin to the chest, lifting, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lift. Let's come up onto the knees, lifting up. Now a little back bend and coming down, hips coming down, hands coming down, head coming down. Inhale, let's lift everything up again, nice and high, beautiful, a little back bend. Good, coming down, hips, hands, head. Inhale, coming back to our kneeling position. Beautiful. Let's come up onto the knees. We're going to step that left foot forward. We're going to move through our hip flexor and our hamstring movement. So nice and fluid. Bringing the hands down for the hip flexor. Make any adjustments here to start with. Keeping that ankle below the knee. And walk the hands back. Lift the toes. Doesn't matter if you can't straighten through that leg. Just that movement, you'll still get a stretch. Walk the hands forward. Drop the toes. Good, keep that gaze down in front of your foot, walking back and lift the toes. Walk forward, drop the toes. Last one, walking back, toes up. Walk forward, toes down. Good, lifting the body up now into our low lunge, finding your balance here. You might need, if you find this difficult to balance, just bring your foot out a little bit to the side so there's a bigger gap between your knee and your heel, especially when we're flowing through the movement. You might find there's a little bit of unbalance or a bit of lack of balance there. That's okay. So we'll start with the hands down. We're going to slide that knee forward. Okay, so that chest is back, the shoulders are down. We're going to lift up with an inhale, bringing the hands up and the chest back. So the leg straightens out a little, not completely. Now we're going to drop into a cactus pose with the arms. As we do that, we slide the knee forward and relax those arms all the way down. So each time we open that chest a little bit. So let's lift up. Cactus. Relax the arms all the way down. Inhale, lift up. Cactus with the exhale. Let's do one more of those. Inhale, coming back. Exhale, relax, open up that chest, look up if it suits. Beautiful. Coming down, we'll bring the hands down. We're going to tuck the back toes and we're going to lift the knee. We're going to lift the knee to straight legs and bring the knee down. Looking forward. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, coming down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Beautiful. Let's release that leg coming back and give that all a little bit of a rest. Coming down into a child pose. But not for long. Let's go. Let's lift up. And let's come down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Beautiful. Let's come up, high kneeling position. Now let's step our right foot forward. Bring those hands either side of that front foot. And let's walk the hands back, toes coming up. Walk forward, toes coming down. Back. And forward. Coming up into our low lunge. The hands are down. Just slide that knee forward. The belly button's back to spine. As we inhale our arms up to the side, we bring the torso back to the center, knee coming back. And we bring our arms down, exhale into cactus. Slide that leg forward. Relax those arms down. That's it, lifting up. Exhale, cactus, melt the arms down. Inhale up. Exhale, melt the arms down. Maybe looking up for this last one. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Bringing the hands down. All right, let's tuck the toes. Coming up, straightening through the legs and dropping the knee. Straighten and drop. Last one. And down. Beautiful. Let's bring those feet back. Let's bring that knee back, coming down, sitting down. Let's just stop for just a moment in child pose. Full child pose, extended, knees out, whatever option you'd like. Find a nice, comfortable child pose just for a few breaths. Beautiful, lifting the head. Let's come into downward dog. Bringing those heels down. We're going to walk them out, keeping that nice fluidity of the movement going. Now I want you to come up high on your toes. Let's get our alignment right. Fingers are spread. We're going to bring that chest through towards the chest, looking back, and then walking those feet out. Good, that's beautiful. All right, let's bring that left foot into the center. The right leg is going to come up. Let's bend that knee, bring it forward to the nose. And inhale, let's lift the leg nice and high. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, lift. One more time, exhale. And inhale, lift. Beautiful, let's bring that leg down, swap it over to the other side. Let's inhale, lift that leg up nice and high. Exhale, bring that knee to the nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Last one, exhale. Good, let's bring that foot down, walking the feet out. Keep that movement going. Good. You might bring a little bit more movement in, bringing that knee across the body. Let's see if you can twist a little as you bring the knee across the body. Bring the knee across the body, walking those legs out. Keep them moving. Maybe now look under the armpit. And let's go the other side. That's it. Pushing through with that knee, looking under. One more either side. Good, and coming back to center. All right, let's get a little bit of movement into a plank of full. Coming down now into our full downward dog. The heels coming nice and flat down towards the mat. Looking up between the hands, coming forward onto our toes, into a nice high plank. And back into downward dog. Here we go. One more time. Beautiful, finishing in downward dog. Walk those feet out and let's drop the knees. Untuck the toes and take a moment sitting down on your haunches. All right, let's come into our downward dog again. We're coming up to a standing position. Let's walk the feet forward towards the hands and standing in Uttanasana. Bring those thumbs into the elbow creases and let's rock the arms gently, or the body rather, gently side to side. Beautiful. You can still have a nice bend in those knees. You'll still get a nice hamstring stretch. Beautiful. Release the hands. And we're going to come up and down a few times. Inhale, slide those hands up the legs, reaching up nice and high. Exhale, arms out to the side. One more time. Inhale, coming up nice and high. Reach up high. And exhale, bringing the hands down by the side. Beautiful. Now we're going to stand on either side of our mat. Feet are separated. Coming into a wide-legged forward fold with, of course, a little bit of movement. All right, so making sure that the toes are pointing forward, the sides of your feet are parallel to the sides of the mat. Just tuck that tailbone under so we're not leaning forward like this. We want that tailbone under, belly button back to spine. We're going to bring the hands up, inhale. And exhale, bringing the hands down. Staying here with another inhale. And folding from the hips, coming down, bringing the hands down all the way to the mat and looking back if it suits. A little bend in those knees, allow the body to sink back further and then straighten through the legs. That's good. Let's get a little twist going here. Bring the hand, one hand underneath the face. Left hand is going to come up as we inhale. And let's swap down as we exhale. Coming up other side. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Holding here for a moment. It's going to swing around to the sides now. We're going to come over to the right side. Let's bring the left hand to the top of the right hand and swing it around to the other side. Nice, gentle, fluid movements. We're not using any erratic movements, but we're keeping that flow going. Keeping the body going. Have a little bend in that knees if you like, in the knees if you like. Last time. Good. Bringing the hands down now in front. I'm going to point those toes outwards a little bit. I'm going to bend through the right leg. So coming down, you don't have to come all the way down, just coming down a little. Use those hands in front of you to help you then move to the other side. Other side again, swapping sides, back and forth. You might find eventually you can come down, you might lift those toes. Beautiful, coming to the other side. Just do what you can. Nice inner thigh opener. And one more time each side. Good, coming back to center. We're going to walk those feet in, toes and heels, just coming a little further than hip width apart. Keep those heels pointing in, the toes pointing out, and we're going to drop the hips, coming down, bringing our elbows inside our knees. Hands are in prayer, pressing down. Take a moment, sitting still. Beautiful. Let's come down. We're going to come straight back down to the mat, sitting down on our bottoms. All right, we're going to come down and up using our core. So it's kind of like a sit-up, but very slow and nice fluid movement. And again, just see how you go, okay? So we're going to add to this as we go, eventually coming into a boat pose, all right? So let's take a breath. Inhale, lift the chest. I'm going to release those hands and exhale, just come down halfway. Okay, not coming down all the way. That's it, and coming back up again, leaning forward. Let's exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. And exhale down, holding here. Good, let's release one leg. Bringing it down, other side. And bringing it down, a couple times more for each leg, holding that core. One more time each leg, single legs. Other side, beautiful. Let's see how we go. A couple with the legs up. You might just lift them up like this. You might like to lift them up all the way and bring them down. Coming back, lift the legs a little or a lot or a big lot. Bring them down and release. One more time. Let's go. Leaning back, lift the legs a little, halfway or all the way up. Good. Bringing them down and release. A good tummy workout. It's either that or we do some planks. So I personally prefer to do that one. All right, let's roll all the way down now. Coming down. Let's go. Oh, all the way down. Give yourself a nice big full body stretch, reaching out those arms, pointing through the toes, flexing through the toes. Spread out those fingers, lift or pull out the left arm and then the right arm, reaching and reaching. Good, and then let's bring the knees in. Interlace around the knees and give yourself a nice big hug. Good, rolling down. Let's bring those feet out to the width of the mat, keeping our movement going, our motion going. You can bring the arms out in a T. Let's just do some windscreen wipers. Just keeping the gaze central at the moment, looking straight up. All right, next time your knees come down to the left-hand side, let's leave them there for a moment, looking over to the right. And lifting them back to center and to the other side, looking in the opposite direction. Beautiful, coming back to center. Coming back to center, lifting those arms, and let's bring one knee in, pulling it in nice and tight. Left leg is out. That's it, pull it in nice and tight. Feel that compression. All right, we'll swap them over. Keep that chin tucked a little to the chest. One more each side, pulling in. Last side. Good, let's bring both knees in, but bring them out towards the armpits this time, pulling them down. You can stay here or you can come into our happy baby pose and gently rocking side to side, trying to keep that tailbone and the lower back nice and flat on the mat. Beautiful, let's release those legs and it is time to stop. So we'll bring those feet out, coming into a nice still Shavasana. Heels are at the width of the mat, toes falling out to the sides, arms are nice and wide away from the body, palms facing upwards. Find a nice central position for your head, closing down the eyes. There was quite a bit of movement through that sequence, so time just to relax now. Make any adjustments in your body to make the Shavasana even more comfortable. And take some nice slowing breaths. We'll count them for you. We'll count inhales for 4 and exhales I'll keep extending a little further. We'll do about 6 breaths. So take an inhale for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale for 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Return to a natural breath. And allow your whole body to relax for as long as you need in Shavasana. Thank you for sharing this practice with me, and we'll see you next time. Namaste.